talked about a lot of books on this channel, but I haven't really taken the time to revisit the ones that really left an impact on me. And I think that's the next path I'm going to go down. The next thing that I'm going to start exploring is that rereading the things that stood out to me, rereading my favorite books, rereading the things that, for whatever reason really resonated with me, and I oftentimes cite them, but I haven't felt the need to go back. And the reason I'm kind of saying this is because I've more or less forced myself to do this, because we started doing a book club as part of the members only. Don't feel the need to. That's not what this is about. This is about something more important. Is that if something resonated with you the first time, going back and rereading it, going back and studying it again, going back and looking at it with the knowledge of what's going to happen, the knowledge of what's going to be said, is going to give you even more details. You're going to see it in a whole new way. You're going to understand it from a different perspective. I've talked about Emerson so much, but when I went back and I reread Self-Reliance, I learned even more. And I think there's certainly something to this. I think the more time you spend with a certain idea, with a certain individual, I think you have a deeper understanding. And it's like watching a movie and then watching it back and then looking for the Easter eggs, looking for the things that you missed the first time, looking for a deeper understanding or an inkling or a hint of what's going to happen. And yeah, I'm excited to go through this. I'm excited to run with this idea and see where it leads me, because I feel like I'm at the point where I've read enough books. I feel like I'm at the point where a lot of the things that I'm reading kind of repeat themes and kind of say things that I've seen in a different way. And it's very rare where I will see a completely novel idea, where I'll see something that somebody hasn't said any way before. And now what I look for when I read new books is simply trying to say something in a way that I haven't seen it said. And when it's said in that way, it clicks and it ties something together. It pulls a loose thread, and it really reveals a deeper truth of something. But I'm so excited to go down this new path. I'm so excited to see where this leads me and see in what way can I expand my current knowledge, my current understanding of things. And these are my favorite authors, and I kind of have pushed them to the side. And it's kind of weird that I can like somebody's writing so much that I will read something that I don't necessarily enjoy as much, and I'll try to get the same kind of value from it. I'll always compare it to my favorite books instead of just reading my favorite books again. And why I'm making this video is hopefully just a sign to tell you that if you like reading a book and you haven't picked it up for a while, maybe flip through it again. Maybe go back and experience why you enjoyed it so much. Maybe go back and start looking through it and start reading it and start looking for things that you might have missed on the first try, because I think it's truly impossible to get every single aspect out of every book that you read. But there's some that are worth your time. There's some that resonated with you for whatever reason, spoke to you. It felt like the director was not the director, the writer was completely writing this solely for you. And yeah, why not explore that? Why not go deeper? Why not in any way kind of expand upon this information, expand upon this knowledge? With that said, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next one.